Hello everyone, welcome back. So as it turns out, I thought yesterday was Wednesday, but today is Wednesday, so that means I was wrong and I can actually stream today, just not tomorrow. So I'm using this time to just play through this Dark Portal adventure and hopefully gain a couple of levels on Mordekaiser, 1 or 2 tops. Maybe I won't do more than one run, but just one run should net me 1 level, and that is good enough. Let's take the husks. I think they do work with Mordekaiser level up. X-Tech Observatory. I didn't even check to see what were the opponent's powers. They have the +10 health and +1 starting mana. The foe summons an X-Tech Observatory, that's the one for this fight. Remove the imperfection. When the foe summons a unit, recall one of the player's followers with less powers than it. Oh, that's really good for him. Wilford Provisions. The foe summons a Warlord's Palace. When the foe's Warlord's Palace comes down to 0, they steal a mana gem from the player and summon a Warlord's Palace. So, I guess we want to avoid fights with opponents that target their own followers and champions, in the case of champions. But other than that, we should have a pretty easy time. Now he plays a 3-drop. No, he plays a 2-drop. This is a 6+ cost spell, okay. So we won't have to worry about that for a while. This is good. We can make the one of the recall effects fizzle, hopefully. Hopefully this is a skill that we can react to. It might not be, it might just be an effect that activates when he summons something and that we can't react to. Sure. And now we can even use the Mist Skull, which I think is the most useless card in this deck. Get the Blade Piercer Revenant back. Let's force him to use even more removal to get rid of that guy. We are keeping up the pressure on him. Okay. Finally he can kill that one. After that much effort, I don't think it was worth it for him to do so much just to kill a 4-1. Okay. Summons a 5-5 that recalls one of my units. I guess it's a good thing that this deck has a pretty low curve, meaning that when he summons a follower, we can just replay whatever he just recalled. And we just figured out in this fight that the recall is not something we can react to. We just have to accept that he will recall one of our followers. This is good. This doesn't kill him, right? Yeah, no it doesn't. But it does put him very close to death. Really? Using all your mana? I guess it is not using all his mana, because the X-Deck Observatory brought all his mana back. Let's get rid of those two. Really? I wonder, why did the Shackled Gust kept getting recalled first, even though we had a 2-attack minion on board? And then why did the Undying get recalled when the Shackled Gust was on board? I don't understand that well how the whole recall thing works, because it says it's the weakest follower, but the 2-cost cards did not get recalled, or the 2-attack cards did not get recalled, but then the 3-attack minion kept getting recalled, and then the 2-attack minion got recalled. So it's weirdly inconsistent. At least that's what it makes it look like. Now, let's see. Hopefully we got something that's synergistic. Dawn and Dusk is funny, but not that good. None of these options are actually that good, so reroll Dawning Shadow that has the potential to cost 3. I think that's better than nothing. Tariq, Zoe, or these. None of these have synergy. Double Trouble with X-Tech Fabricator. is good just for the item it has, but it's not good enough. Aatrox, Echo or Seraphine. Regeneration. Regeneration on my units doesn't really matter. We want them to die anyway. Ooh, bless me. A 4 cost Aatrox is weird, to say the least. I don't know if it's good or not. Decisions. Let's reroll. There's no point. Oro King, Swain, Jace. Let's take the Swain. It's probably the best option. And I can't waste all of our rerolls here. Boro Sled. When the foe attacks, they summon an attacking random 1-cost Boro. That's interesting. I don't remember having ever faced off against this encounter. This is a pretty short adventure. Let's go for the Boro Sled, sure. Afterwards we'll take the option for the smooth soloist, and then we'll go from there. Let's toss everything. We need a lower curve. That's a lot of regions he has in his deck. So this is wasted. Whatever. Oh, it works like that. Okay. It's fine. It's actually fine because this way we can give challenger to something other than this minion. The Blade Piercer Revenant having tough is also great in this fight, because it means now we are able to trade really well into the 1/1s. I could have gone Desperate Husk. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I'll attack anyway. Force him to trade. Units dying is better for me anyway, so ideally I want Swain, or I want to play Swain when he's already leveled up, so we can benefit from the Shadow Totem by getting 2 level 2 Swains. This is going to hurt a lot. I might actually have to try and stall out the game and try and level up Mordekaiser and drain HP from him, but I don't know how reasonable that plan actually is. Let's go Shackle Gusty. Very likely will play a Poro Sled. Or not. Then what? Let's go Blade Piercer Revenant. We attack with everything. Really, it doesn't block any other units. Sure. Let's go Desperate Husk. He forces the recall. the recall power is getting a little bit annoying. The fact we can't react to it's not that great. It doesn't want to attack, sure, I'll take that. I'll take that every time. Now, let's kill these two. Getting Lord Malat revived is huge for Mordekaiser because it gives Mordekaiser quick attack and overwhelm thanks to the power we have, or the item we have, the corrupted star fragment. And let's force him to trade with our units because we want our units to die. I want Mordekaiser to level up, but the level up's going very slowly. I don't know if leveling up Mordekaiser is an achievable goal. I might just settle for using Vile Fist to heal a bit and then moving on. Sure, let's Dunning Shadow here. Dissuade him from attack. It's a bit of an expensive play, but we have the spare mana. This is good for me. It allows me to do a couple of trades, which makes it so Mordekaiser levels up here. Because 1 plus 2, 3, 4, 6, that's enough, right? That's what I thought. It's great when things go according to plan. Although Swain's being kind of hard to level up. We'll just have to get more copies of Wild Fist or something. Speaking of Wild Fist, let's Wild Fist one of the Poros and the turn. Come on, there we go. He spent all the cards in his hand. I want to heal the most amount of health possible. This is lethal. Let's pull it here. Let's pull one here. Pull one here. Sure, that's enough. If he blocks, okay, it doesn't block. I was about to say if he blocks, we will Death Grasp something just to get 1 extra HP, but he didn't block, so we didn't have that opportunity. We didn't gain the maximum amount of HP we could have gotten there, but it's fine. The first time you play a fast, slow spell or skill, it deals 1 to the enemy nexus. Does Ephemeral work towards Mordekaiser's level up? Well, there's no better time to test than now. Smooth Soloist, I should be able to buy any of its the powers that are for sale. Mana Flow, it's great. Starting at 3 mana puts us closer to Mordekaiser every time. And now we have only one other option. going forward. Decisions. Let's toss all of these. No, let's skip the Valfist and the Legion Grenadier. Those are good options, even though we have 3 mana and we want 3 mana. Want to spend the 3 mana on the first turn. Arachnid Spider. Stubborn Husk. I guess it's a good thing it got recalled, because this way we can give the regeneration to something that actually benefits from regeneration. What's even this power? Relentless Dread. When the foe's Mistwraith dies, shuffle them back into the deck. It's not even the good version that draws a card after shuffling a Mistwraith back into the deck. This is in the bag. The difference in difficulty between this 3.5 star adventure and the one with Galio is noticeable. The one with Galio seems a lot harder. First, but then again, last week's 3-star adventure, 3.5 star Dark Portal adventure seemed actually harder than Galio, so maybe it's a week by week basis. What do I do here? Legion Grenadier. He doesn't attack really. Fine by me. What do I do here? Let's play the Shackled Ghast and see what he does. Does he play another Mistwraith? No. So in that case, let's go and attack with everything and kill one of the Mistwraiths, at least. I did the order wrong. If I attacked with the Shackle Ghast on the left, I could have gotten it back. That's a shame. Anything else I want to do? Maybe Dawning Shadow something? You know what? I'll play the Stubborn Husk and set up to play the Mordekaiser next turn. Really? That's how it works? Just recalls 2 units back into hand? And it burned my Husk? That's sad. Now what? Mordekaiser, kill this. Hopefully gives me an opportunity to play the Dawning Shadow. It didn't give me an opportunity to play the Dawning Shadow. In that case, let's block like this. Ouch. Let's Dawning Shadow that. We need a way to kill him, or Okay. Can I play? Okay, I can. It doesn't matter what I pull. I think I'd rather kill the mists, the Wraith color, because this way he doesn't actually shuffle more copies of a Mist Wraith back into the deck. Sure. We get the Mordekaiser back because we gave him Deathless. And if he tries to kill the Mordekaiser, we can give him Deathless again. So we're pretty safe here. Let's play the Shackle Gust. Let's try and get some HP back and remove one of his blockers. Actually, I should have waited to do this next turn. Ah, whatever. How do I do this in a way that nets me the most amount of HP? Like this. Deal, kill an ally to deal 5 to a unit. Yeah, let's do it like that. Reason Mists, okay. And he tries to kill the Mordekaiser, but the Mordekaiser has Spell Shield. It's just little, let's just go with it. We drain a little bit of HP from him. That's good enough. We go into the next fight with 19 HP. And 19 is almost 20. And 20 is a little bit off from 25. And 25 is really close to 30, so basically we're full HP. Now, Iron Legionnaire, deal 3 to an ally to deal 3 to an enemy. It has synergy with Swain, that's nice. Play me, kill an ally, summon the 1000 Blood Deathwinder. You know what, let's take the Iron Legionnaire. It has synergy with Swain, so picking it up is nice. Let's go for the shop, hopefully we get something good. Lonely Shime Slime is interesting. New student, that's some fodder to die, so sure, let's take it. And a healer. What do I want to cut? First of all, let's see. It's the easy Zoe power. What do I want to cut? I don't like the Mist Skull at all. The Mana Soul student is also not that good, but it's better than the Mist Skull, that's for sure. So let's say goodbye to the Mist Skull. Create a 3-core, it's the Zoe power. She gets a Celestial card that costs 3 or less in her hand at the round start. And she also gets some cost reduction on that. Hopefully she doesn't have a items on Zoe, she doesn't, so it will be a pretty easy fight. She will likely play Zoe here, and we have no way to kill Zoe currently, but actually we can because we give that challenger. Interesting. Let's attack right away. Stop him from stunning our challenger unit. Force him to play the second Zoe. And by doing that, we set up the kill on the Zoe with the Death Grasp next turn. Hopefully he has no way to respond to that. He does. We'll take 2 damage here, but it's not completely unmanageable. Because now we can play the Legion Grenadier. And we get Challenger on Legion. Yeah, we have Challenger on Legion Grenadier, meaning Zoe is not safe from being killed again. Let's just go for it right away. Let's go like this and give that indestructible or give that deathless. Really? That's concerning. Now what? Do I want to spend 2 removal spells just to kill the Zoe? Yes, Crescent Strike in hand and super cool Star Shard. You know what? I will spend 2 spells just to kill Zoe. I'll even do it like this so you get the 2 HP back. I didn't even really pay attention. What does this card have as an item? I should have probably thought about that sooner, but I was thinking about other things, so it never really crossed my mind. Oh man. Hopefully this levels up Swain, or at the very least helps. It helps a little bit. Let's block here, here. You take 3 damage, but it's not completely unmanageable. This turn we can play Mordekaiser, kill these 2. He steals 1 of my mana gems. Unfortunate. That's actually a very good recall. Do I want to pull this one or another? He has this. What are the options? Pick one, predict and draw one, summon a sensor, challenger, or grant. He can't even use it in response, so let's go for this one. Remove the bigger one. He draws? No, he summons a Sunstone Challenger. I guess it's a way to remove one of my units. Now what? I kind of wish we had a way to proc Demon Assault Student, but we don't. I can go Chronicler of Ruin here and get a full ward to block, and that seems like a pretty good option. Let's also use the Indestructible on the Mordekaiser, just as a safety precaution. Block like this, sure. And then, what do I do? We need to find a way to finish off this game somehow. How close is this to leveling up? Not that much. Okay, that's cool. We have the Iron Legionnaire. We can go this into Iron Legionnaire. Okay, that's basically the same thing. Deal 3 to an enemy. Sure, this one. It levels up Swain? Yes, it does. Stuns 2 units. Fine by me. Let's go ahead and we get +1 HP, so maybe here, and then attack with this one too. Sets this thing up to be killed later on. Let's play this Spiderling. Have this thing act as a sort of buffer for the recalls. That seems like the best option here. Scary. That's a very big used firebrand. And he recalled one of my units at burst speed, which is very unfortunate. Sure, this is alright for me. Just makes him die a bit faster. What do we do next? Let's just summon a bunch of units. Fill our board up. We win with the next attack either way. So it's not like it matters. Very simple fight. I say that, but we actually did take a fair bit of damage, and he was getting a scary board setup, but we managed to win, that's what matters. Now, a cheaper Mordekaiser seems very good, so let's take that. Getting Mordekaiser online on turn 6 is a lot better than turn 7. Vanguard, Lookout, Enfeebling Strike, or Reset. Considering how much jump blocking we do, enfeebling strike might actually prove useful here. It's normally not that good, but when you're just tossing minions at your opponent, it ends up being fairly decent. The Vanguard lookouts are nice for board presence, but we don't really need them, right? Let's go for Enfeebling Strike. I actually like the Enfeebling Strike. I think it's a pretty decent choice, but it's just not good in most situations, so when it is good, it's fun for me at least. Now let's see. Toss this thing, and keep everything else. So let's think about it. Do I want to mana Soul Student now or do something else? Let's not do that. No, let's do that. Let's play the Mana Soul Student. Gives us a pretty decent board against the opponent. Dissuades him from attacking. Builds works a little bit towards Mordekaiser's level up. Let's play Malet. Warding stones, whatever. Let's attack like this. It takes the trade. Fine by me. Ooh, he's really ramping up. And he already has 10 mana. Ooh. Well, if he doesn't attack, we are able to Dawning Shadow the Usgar the Ancient, but he does buff up his entire deck by a lot. He very likely will attack. Yes, he does. Well, we are chipping away at his unit's attack. Yeah, sure, let's remove the big unit. No reason not to. Let's also use the Indestructible on something since it costs 0 mana. We got another one in hand. So in here might prove decent, but Mordekaiser is better. Getting it online. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to kill something on attack, but we'll have to settle for trading with the warding, just trading with the warding stones instead. We burn a card here. No, we don't. We burned my unit. Summon a follow with my costs from your regions. Maybe Swain, develop a bit of a board. Yeah, sure. That's a big basis of the old ones. Sure, let's toss the sparring student. Really, he does nothing. In that case, let's play Lord Malet, try and get a quick attack Mordekaiser. That's fine. Let's work on removing the bigger units first. we definitely have this game in the bag. It's just going to be a little bit of a slower process. Let's go ahead and summon the sparring student. Try and spend our mana. That already had Deathless, it doesn't matter. Really? In that case, let's toss this here and this guy here and let's jump block this and this here, and then we do this just to revive it. Undying. Is that the only 3 cost we can get? We can even Dawning Shadow the Yeti as well. What does he have in hand that he doesn't want to play? That, okay. Well, we have a lot of damage. He has no way to survive here, because after attacking here we just Mordekaiser Death Realm. Let's hope he plays a unit so Death Realm is a bit better. It did. That's good. You know what, let's go here into here. This levels up Mordekaiser, that's what I wanted. And now we can go for Mordekaiser Death Realm on Mordekaiser and just kill a bit and remove his entire board. And hopefully kill him. We do deal 7 plus the... Oh, I guess it doesn't work like that. The draining effect procs after all the death happens. It's not like it's completely useless, because we did make it so his entire board got removed. And now we attack with everything and kill him. It's pretty easy. How close are we to the final boss? That's a nice level up. Right when it matters, when the game's about to end. Now, Captive Greyback is interesting because it deals 3 damage on attack, which levels up Swain, and we don't really need the Emperor's Favor on the Death Grasp because we are already leveling it, having trouble with our hand being too full, so might as well get the Captive Greyback, which also has a effect that procs when we summon it, which has synergy with all the recalls the opponents are doing. Shielding Prophecy is not good enough. Stabilize, it's interesting, let's take it. It's better than nothing. It's not like we have another place where we can spend our money. And that's about it. None of the other cards seem that interesting. Cards the foe draws costs 2 less this round. You know what, let's try and fight this. It's a bit risky, but who doesn't like a little bit of risk? Let's toss everything back. We need at least a couple of 3-drops we can play. It starts with 50 HP, which is a lot. So this might be a fight that drags on for a bit. So he has the first turn. What does he do? That's scary. Let's Blade Piercer Revenant. It's very likely he will attack here. That's what I thought. 0 cost. Gotcha. It's fine because we deal 2 damage, which reduces that thing's attack by 2. Now we can Captive Greyback. Or do I want to ensure that we stick a minion on board? I think it's better to just stick a minion on board, so Lord Malati is better for that purpose. It deals a bit of damage, sure. Let's attack with everything. If he blocks here, this thing goes down to a 1-2, which is a bit not that scary. That's scary with that deck. Now I can actually reduce transforming that. No, let's stop the transformation. This is pretty big for me. Just remove a bunch of scary cards from the opponent. Or a bunch, no, a few. Let's pass. We want to go into this turn with full spell mana. Just in case there's something we want to do. And now we have 2 Mordekaisers. I can actually give this Mordekaiser indestructible, meaning it will come back afterwards. Let's attack here, and attack here, and attack like this. And then we can pull both of these, ensure they die, kill our units a couple more times. Okay, sure. This just levels up Mordekaiser. We'll basically be able to drain a bunch of HP this game, right? Because of all the Mordekaisers we'll get. Sure. Unless you find a way to kill the Mordekaiser right now, he will come back next turn. And we now have 2 Mordekaisers basically permanently. He tries to remove the Mordekaisers. I give it Deathless, so now it comes back. And unless he has another form of removal, or I mean 2 additional forms of removal, this Mordekaiser will stick around. we do need to jump block the enemy. Insightful investigation. It's fine. When you play a 2-cost card, draw one and grant it fleeting. I was thinking the boss might deck itself out, but he won't. Let's block as much as possible. Here. We take 5, but we'll just get it all back. I do need to play 2 units for that to happen. You know what? Swain gives me a couple of units. And these units can't be recalled, so it just ensures that Mordekaiser gets a bunch of attacks off. Let's indestructible this one and pull off the units, one of the units that has low attack, and we win. It just dies. Okay, I was making sure. We didn't restore ourselves to full HP, which is unfortunate, but we don't need to. The amount of each health points we have currently is fine. Now, what do I want here? When I'm destroyed, when I'm summoned or destroyed, summon a floor. Yeah, let's take that, sure. It probably has no synergy with our deck, but at this point it doesn't matter. Spells cost 1 less. I guess it works a little bit with our power. What do I want to remove? The correct choice would very likely be to remove the Ravenbloom Conservatory. And that's what I'll do. No point in carrying around a useless card. By the way, I didn't even check. What's the Lee Sin's power? Is it the one that regular Lee Sin has? When the foe units attack, create 2 resonating strikes in the foe's hand, they cost 0. So yeah, it's the regular Lee Sin power. So, the foe's Lee Sin also costs 2 less, which is just like the regular Lee Sin. Do I attack here or do I pass? Actually, playing Legion Grenadier into Vile Fist kills the Lee Sin. So let's try and do that. I think I am successful if I do this right. Yes, I am. Pretty simple. Now, hopefully he doesn't have a second copy of Lee Sin in hand. He does. Well, in that case, let's do this. And that's Grasp. Do we have something for 2 mana? No, he doesn't. So I just win off of this, right? Okay. I have one of those two, right? Let me play the card, damn it. He will buff that up, so let's send something that I don't care about in there. It is a bit scary that he has synergy with the Warlord's Palace, but I think we can kill him before this becomes too relevant. I might just tempo out Swain here. You know what, that's what I'll do. Really? Another Lee Sin. Sure. Does this level up Swain? Yes, it does, actually. Then in that case, maybe I should have went ahead and attacked with Swain before the Legion Grenadier. I'm not sure it would have mattered. Well, at the very least, Swain proved to be useful at least once before the end of the run. Let's go ahead and block everything. He will be able to steal one of my mana crystals. But I don't want to take the damage. Let's go ahead and Ravenous Flock. And let's also give the Swain Deathless just as a safety precaution. Now, a second copy of Swain. Can I play this? Do you let me play the Mana Soul? No, you don't. Jerk. Let me play the Mana Soul. Dragon's Protection. You can block with the Lee Sin. Let's attack with everything, sure. That's barrier. I can only pick my own units, damn it. But I am working towards Mordekaiser's level up. Sure. It stuns one of his units. Do I just take the 6? Sure. And we heal it all back up. It does level up Lee Sin, but I don't think at this point that is relevant. Let's go ahead and use the Ravenous Flock, might as well, since he has one stunned unit. And it does work to make that a 0 attack unit. Oh, that's interesting. Sure, let's Mordekaiser here. Does this make it so we stun a bunch of units on attack. Stun the strongest back row enemy. Okay, it's only back row, so we can't attack and then stun the blocking enemies a bunch of times. Let's go ahead and give that Mordekaiser Deathless. And we do need an extra unit of fodder, so really? Well, I guess we no longer have a Swain. But we do have Mordekaiser. From this point onwards, I'm pretty sure it's incredibly hard for the opponent to win. He has the Lee Sin, which can attack and remove one of the Mordekaisers. This just makes it so when I Dragon Rage enemies that I challenge. I guess since he didn't challenge the Mordekaiser, he won't Dragon Rage the Mordekaiser. I thought that was all the enemies that Lee Sin attacks get the Dragon Rage, but maybe in the regular game the enemies just always challenge something. Oh, he killed himself. Maybe he was suicidal or something. Pretty simple run. We did get as much experience points as a regular 3.5 star run. But that was definitely worth it. Oh, another duplicate. Do I only get duplicates now? That's sad. Well, we did reach level 22. What I wanted before attempting the Aurelian Soul run at the very least was this Mist Skull upgrade. Getting a Sapphire Crystal seems pretty good to ramp up, accelerate the deck a little bit. So this time for sure, tomorrow I won't be able to stream, so see you next Friday. Goodbye. See you soon.